Welcome back to World Explorer Mind, where we uncover the stories shaping our world today. This is World Explorer Mind, and every week we dive deep into the past, present, and future of our world. From hidden histories to global game changers, you're watching World Explorer Mind. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to join our community. Your support means so much. A quick subscription helps me keep making content you'll love. I really appreciate you being here. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's get started. In 2015, the world was stunned. Footage, ocean waves, offshore rig, Guyana map glowing. A tiny South American nation, known for its forests, rivers, and sugarcane, had just struck one of the largest oil finds of the century. Guyana, a country of less than 1 million people, suddenly became one of the richest in oil reserves per person on Earth. But how did this discovery happen? And what does it mean for Guyana's future? This is the untold story of Guyana's oil and gas journey. Part 1. Early Exploration. 045-230. Visuals, black and white photos, old maps, drilling rigs from the 1900s. Guyana's oil story begins more than 100 years ago. In 1916, companies first drilled onshore in the Tukutu Basin. Hopes were high, but results were disappointing. Over the decades, exploration continued, but every well came up dry, costly, and discouraging. Visuals, 1960s exploration, seismic maps, Venezuelan border footage. In the 1960s and 70s, attention shifted offshore. Seismic surveys showed promise, and Guyana's waters shared geology with Venezuela, one of the world's top oil producers. Still, technology was limited, and companies struggled. By the 1980s, interest had all but disappeared. Part 2, Hope Rekindled, 230-430. Visuals, Guyana 1990s footage, ExxonMobil logo, offshore ships. In the 1990s, Guyana gave exploration licenses to international companies, including ExxonMobil. For years, they studied the deep waters of the Stabroek Block, far offshore. But the risks were enormous. Deepwater drilling cost hundreds of millions of dollars, and most companies walked away. Map zoom into Stabroek Block. ExxonMobil, however, held on, and in 2015, their persistence paid off. Part 3, The Breakthrough. 436. ARC. Dramatic news headlines, animations of Liza 1 discovery, oil gushing animations. In May 2015, ExxonMobil drilled the Liza 1 well. What they found would change everything. More than 1 billion barrels of oil, buried deep beneath the seafloor. This wasn't just a discovery. It was one of the largest oil finds in the world in over a decade. Visuals, Guyanese people celebrating, government press conferences. For Guyana, a country with fewer than 800,000 people, the find was transformational. Suddenly, this small nation was on the path to becoming a major energy player. Part 4, Production begins, 6:730. Footage, FPSO vessels, offshore rigs, oil workers. By December 2019, Guyana officially began pumping oil from the Liza field. The first floating production storage and offloading ship, the Liza Destiny, began producing 120,000 barrels of oil per day. In just a few years, new projects expanded capacity to nearly 400,000 barrels daily. By the 2030s, Guyana is projected to surpass 1 million barrels per day, rivaling nations like Kuwait and the United Arab Emirates. Part 5, The Economic Boom, 7:38-30. Visuals, skyscraper animations, Guyana cityscape growth, GDP charts. The impact has been staggering. Guyana's GDP growth has been the highest in the world, surging by more than 60% in 2022 alone. Oil revenues flow into the country's natural resource fund, promising billions of dollars that could transform infrastructure, healthcare, and education. Part 6, Challenges Ahead, 8:39-30. Split screen, oil wealth versus environmental risks. But with great opportunity comes great responsibility. Critics warn of the resource curse, where nations rich in oil often face corruption, inequality, and environmental damage. Guyana must balance oil wealth with protecting its vast rainforests, rivers, and indigenous lands. The choices made today will shape generations to come. Footage: aerial view of Guyana's coastline, people smiling, oil ship in background. From a forgotten frontier to a global energy powerhouse, Guyana's oil and gas story is nothing short of extraordinary. The question now is, will Guyana's oil riches build a brighter future or bring new challenges? Only time will tell. That's today's story. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me for the next one. More stories coming your way soon. Don't just watch history, be part of it. Subscribe and join the journey.